Hi there, it's Tuesday, and I know that it is Wardrobe Tuesday, but I'm actually answering a lot of DMs that have been sent to me. I'm getting through the list, but through the list, I've actually found that there's quite a lot of people who are asking kind of like the same question, but in different ways. They're asking questions about their friends and about how to dress around certain people, etc., etc. In a nutshell, I'm just going to just make the question, wow, my friends dress really badly. They don't make an effort when they go out. I'm the only one that makes an effort. And wow, they always look at me like I'm going to the prom or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not really kind of surmising the question, but nevertheless, I have over and over and over various people writing in saying, how do I look? How can I look business casual with people who just don't care and don't make any effort? Even when we're going out to dinner, they look like crap. Well, to be quite honest with you, you've got to let them be them. And if you want to actually spend a lot of your time with people who just don't care, then, that's a reflection on you. Because to be quite honest with you, your friends mirror who you are. And if you are hanging out with people who really aren't making an effort, who don't care, and who really just don't care that you're looking fabulous or you're trying to look fabulous and they're just rolling out of bed and arriving at a restaurant or a place for lunch, then you know what? Maybe you need to kind of like examine yourself. I mean, are you too afraid to go out by yourself? Are you too afraid to maybe find friends that will allow you to be who you really truly are at least once a week, or at least once a month? You find a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or someone, a mom or a dad that you can have dinner or lunch with that will allow you to go to a proper place dressed properly. You know what? It's not just you respecting yourself, but let me tell you something. It is also you respecting the restaurant that you go to, particularly if it's actually an upper market restaurant. And it's also you respecting your doctor or dentist when you actually go there dressed properly and not just in something similar to pajamas or, oh, gee, I just, flipped out of bed. I haven't combed my hair or washed my face and I've got stuff all over me. I look like crap, but nevertheless, so what? It's kind of disrespectful when you really make no effort. And I learned long time ago that I don't necessarily want to be with people that don't make an effort. And I'm not saying that I walk around in ball gowns and my friends should actually be dressed like they're going to a gala. But I do want people to make an effort. I don't care if you live in a village or if you live in a hut. You can still actually get up, wash your face, and, and be presentable. And that does not mean that you have to be in head to toe designer or anything like that. It just means you have to be clean, groomed, and suitable for whatever place you're going to. If you're going to a pub, okay, fine. You're wearing runners and you've got maybe a tracksuit on. That's great. And mind you, some tracksuits cost a lot of money. I mean, look at some of the designer tracksuits. They're very expensive. But it's all I know it's all an attitude. And I have to say that for a lot of the people that have actually written in, if you're the only person that's making an effort in your group, then that group is just too small for you. And maybe you need to branch out a little bit. Maybe a couple of days. I know it's hard when you've known some of them since the playground and you've hung around with them and you've gone with them to this and that, and they're your ride or die kind of friends. But in a sense, they're holding you back. If you cannot be free to express yourself and wear some of the nice things that you have been able to buy for yourself and treat yourself, or something that was given to you, but you feel awkward wearing it with them, try going out by yourself. And hey, I've been out by myself sometimes when I just didn't have a friend to go to a new restaurant or new something. And guess what? I found another person that was there doing the same thing because their friends weren't really into that kind of cuisine, or their friends weren't really into dressing nice or what have you. And they were there alone, and we started a conversation, and we became friends, and we're still friends to this day. But not everyone's that comfortable to do that. So I would suggest maybe join a chat group, or join a group of people that you do find that are presentable and they do dress nice, and you don't have to hang out with them every day or every week or every month even. But once in a while, maybe you'd like to actually just branch out and find a new group to kind of like affiliate yourself with. Okay, and the only reason why this is so long is because it's just so constant. So I've wiped out nearly half of these DMs just with this question. I mean, of course, a couple of you have asked, what to wear in terms of business casual, what to wear, with friends that are kind of slobbish, but we're going to this type of restaurant. You have actually asked me that, and I will kind of like address those separately. Maybe I'll do a part 2 to this video, but for the most part, surround yourself with people that celebrate you and who elevate you and who also allow you to be who you are, and who also, start to emulate you. So if you really truly think about it, I remember when I first started going out with some groups of people, and this is before I just started to clear the table. Because I just didn't have time to deal with people who were just slobs. I just didn't have time for it. If you don't come dressed properly, then bye. So it was kind of like, and like I say, I'm not judging anyone, because maybe that's what they have in their wardrobe. But, and I'm not judging their clothes. I'm judging how they carry themselves. Anyone can iron a shirt. Anyone can, and it doesn't have to be a designer shirt. Anyone can actually put on a proper pair of shoes. They don't have to wear flip-flops. So it's kind of like, that's what I'm talking about. So it's sort of like, none of my friends do that now. Thank you. They're all really well dressed, beautiful, beautiful women, beautiful men, beautiful, young teenager kind of people that I hang out with who have actually looked at me as a mentor. I'm so grateful. Everyone makes an effort. And I don't know if that's because they're coming to see me, or they're going out with me, and I appreciate that. I'm so grateful. But I do know this much. If you're in a situation whereby you really feel as though you are the big fish in terms of dressing or making an effort in your group, then I suggest you kind of move on along at least a couple of days a week to try to find another group. And I do know chat rooms, and I can give you other groups that if you need them. I'm not saying dump your friends. I'm not saying leave who you hang out with. But what I am saying is that you do want to make an effort to rid yourself of people who are not making an effort, and they constantly do this. But what I was about to say earlier is that sometimes in your group, let's say you're in a group of 4 women or men, maybe you are the one that makes the effort. And maybe you just constantly keep making an effort. And when they see how you're treated, as opposed to how they're treated when you're out, you know what? Then maybe you'll encourage them. You will be the wind beneath their wings to lift them up. And then maybe they will actually start dressing accordingly. And like I said, this is not about ball gowns and designer wear. Okay, no fast fashion. But at the same time, I'm talking about just really nice looking, clean, groomed looks for different occasions. Maybe you can lift them up. So don't change your style. You know what? If you dress nice, keep dressing nice. If you want to dress nice, or if you want to groom yourself properly, then keep doing it. Who's to say that you should stop? And then let them catch on to you. Let them catch up to you. Okay, thank you so much for all of you guys who wrote variations on that theme. I will address a few of you because you did kind of ask poignant questions. I will address you separately from this. Thank you. I love you for watching, and you take care of yourself.